Oh
sleep.
man, yeah, you gotta get the sun, man. The sun is on point. It's man, what them rays right now
I know. I'm gonna go to the store or something. I'm gonna walk to the store after.
to the store. Yeah, hey, it's something better than nothing though. You gotta do something.
You know?
No, I ain't gonna knock you for that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm doing a social experiment. I'm asking everybody the same questions. Nobody is getting no different questions. It's all the same questions, but I expect the answers to change. So
Okay.
it's going to be three questions. Answer them in detail and support your answers in any way possible. It's no wrong answers. You just answer them to the best of your ability, and you feel me. Whatever you feel, you know.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the first one. First question: how do you feel about the dating world currently and the dynamics of relationships in 2024? I don't know if you're in a relationship or single, but just going off of your own personal experiences and what you see from your peers, as well as, scrolling through social media, your feed will pop up. You know the trends. What do you see? I'm just curious.
Um,
You
you
laughing?
said in
That's
the
what
Bay Area?
you know what? I mean, because yeah, the Bay is different. So, okay, so you can do it for the Bay Area, and then just in general cast a wide net. Do both.
Okay. So since I'm on the dating scene in the Bay Area, I feel like
Ooh, it's about to get juicy. Ooh,
um a lot of the men are catfish.
catfish,
Like
man.
not as far as like looks, like they be looking the same, but they
Ooh,
are not who they think they are. I guess
so
so. Maybe it's not like a catfish
they
thing,
not
but it's more so
intentional
like
catfish.
a lot of the men that I've been meeting are not very self aware.
mm.
And it takes a long time. Like it takes you to have to ignore them for them to like try to self reflect.
You have to ignore them for them to think about they self.
Yes, you got to ignore them because
Elaborate on who they think they are, because I'm wondering who do they think they are if they not who they presenting themselves to be.
who do they think they are is the
Who do
question.
they
That's the
think they are? That's the question.
that's the question.
Damn.
No, I feel like a lot of times I think the bar is just set really low for expectations, and so then when they meet somebody with higher expectations, then um,
how
all of
low?
a sudden
How low is the bar?
I'm like a gold digger or something like that. But
Hmm.
all of my expectations are not financial. That's
Okay.
the thing too.
You can't be a
Now I
gold
do
digger
have some
without
financial
financial.
expectations. Hmm?
How you gold digger without financial expectations? That's like,
I said all of them aren't.
oh,
I do
okay.
have some,
Some gold
but
digging. Okay. Hey man,
I do have
dig
some, just
dig for
bare
gold.
minimum. You know what I'm saying? But like,
It's real. I can't knock it.
I I don't like it. I just don't like it.
You was about to cook. You was about to cook, then you cut it off. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Get to cooking. Go ahead. You was about to say something very interesting. I could feel it.
I think it's just very because like you said, the Bay Area is different
Facts.
and it's a lot of different types of women, it's a lot of different types of men. But for the most part, I think just across the board, Bay Area men are not always held to a certain standard because y'all so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff I can or I have overlooked because I'm like, oh, I fuck with this nigga. Like he cool. Like you know, like that was kind of pussy, but I like
that's
him.
that's deep. Hang on. He was cool, but he did some boosie shit. But he cool. Hang on.
He's
Wait a
cool.
minute.
Like that was just that one boost of time. Like you know what I'm saying, or
That one
whatever.
boosie
Or that was
time.
kind of weird. Hmm.
That one boosie time.
Whereas like, huh?
Can we get an example? Because without going too much into detail, because this is like it's so many points you hitting on, from the bar being low to, you feel me, the expectations of being somebody else and not being somebody, and the whole, you feel me, doing bootsy things but being cool. It's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. I'm interested.
Okay, so as far as like, okay, so with what I'm saying with the bar being low, I feel like, and I can speak for no men, but just like, the men that I've observed or I have dated, um, they come in and just want to do not even bare minimum,
Like
really.
smoking, drink in the car, and like, hey.
Yeah, like, are you kidding me? I'm not pulling up on you. No. If
Mm.
you trying to take me out, you trying to see me, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take me out, and we're gonna go have a good time. I'm not gonna sit in the car with you and smoke. I'm not gonna pull up and you asking me to stop to get no bottle. Are you insane?
Oh damn.
Like, no, I'm just not about to do that. But
They
I
ain't
know there,
even they ain't
and
even
I'm
bring
not
the
knocking
bottle.
nobody who will. I'm not knocking nobody who will. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I think when I say stuff like that, like I have a guy friend who'd be like, it's girls demanding that I take them on dates. I don't have to take them on a date immediately. Like, well,
Okay.
if she wants to go on a date and you're trying to pursue her,
Is this
why wouldn't you want to take her on a date?
is this like first time, you feel me, like y'all never kicked it before, y'all never chilled on that level, it's just out like, you feel me, straight introduction, there's no type of rapport there, or is it like, okay, I've known you for a long time, you feel me, and we just like, we already kicked it before, all of that, or is it just like fresh out the gate? Because that does play a difference on the dynamics, but I'm just curious on
True.
you feel me, how it all, I mean,
I've
I don't know,
experienced it both ways though, and
life
I'm
too
not
real.
saying I never pull up. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if we have that rapport, we've done that before, we've done other things or whatever, then like, yeah, I can pull up every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just fresh out the gate, you just, oh yeah, pull up on me here. No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I ain't gonna lie, life is way too real, and it's so, you feel me, it's so spooky out here. Like, man, it's kind of too serious to just be you feel me, chilling and
Like,
smoking and
I am
drinking
not
in the
coming to
car.
your hood.
Like, that's random, man. You don't. I don't even like keep it real, man. I don't even like to be sober outside. Like, it's too real.
Yeah,
it's
for
too
real.
real, for real, for real. So I get that, but yeah, that's very interesting, very interesting. Because I'm like, I don't know, I do see this a lot, and I don't try to give leading questions, or, you feel me, give my opinion on something first, and
Mm-hmm.
I know, as far as from how it used to be, compared to how it is now, it is a lot of people. I don't want to say that they are detached from reality, but they in la la land. Like, they are very unaware of what's happening around them on a social level, on an economic level, on a, you feel
For
me, on
sure.
it's so many things that's going on, even with the health level. You feel me, like, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if people took those things into consideration, and added it to the equation, I feel like things will be a lot smoother, on both sides of the field. Not blaming one or the other, you feel me? But
No, yeah, I think too, it's a lack of communication as
mm,
well. Like, I think a lot of people are afraid to communicate, or they don't know how. They haven't been given the tools to do so, or they've been given the tools, but they just have never had to use them in like a relationship setting. And
facts.
so a lot of times where it could just be a simple like understanding,
It ain't
it
simple.
becomes a misunderstanding because we ain't talked about it. And now
Yeah, they
I
just
want to cut you out.
they just trying to, you feel me, finesse their way in. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, now that brings me to the next question, because you brought up your partner, and he was saying that, you know, wait, what did he say? Say it again, just so I can make
He
sure.
said girls is trying to force him to take them on dates.
Before I move on to the question, how do you like? How is they forcing him? Like they trying to Debo the date? Like, how does
No.
that work?
And see, I don't know if it's just because I'm a woman. I don't view it as them trying to debug the date.
Like, nigga,
I
you
think
gonna
they're
take me
trying
here?
to. I think they're trying to control the environment. That's
Mm.
it's like, as a woman, for me, I know if I'm saying we need to meet at a public place or something like that, I'm trying to control the situation.
But that also mean you may not feel safe with that individual. Y'all ain't got enough
Or I don't
rapport.
know if I can yet.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, see, that's another thing I be thinking. I feel like people be jumping levels as far as when it comes to building that rapport. Like,
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, because also too we in such a microwave society, everything is so much more instant, and
Yeah.
it's like before you used to talk on the phone for hella long, hella conversations, y'all chopped it up, here and there at social settings. It was a lot more engagement that let you get a feeling for who this person is. But
Mm-hmm.
people just go off of, oh, I flagged you down off of social media, or I caught
He
you in
liked the
traffic,
pictures or whatever.
and they trying to jump straight into, you feel me, first date, but you haven't built a rapport yet, sir. You feel me? It's like, and same thing with women too. Ma'am,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
not there, and it's like you don't know what this nigga is from a can of paint. He could be, you feel me, on some Cannibal Lecter shit, and she could be
Okay.
on some just trying to tap your pockets out, for a free meal and giving it to her nigga. It could be
That's
all kinds of
that's
things.
valid. That's valid.
Seriously, hey, it happens. But it's
That's
like
valid.
you gotta investigate, you feel me, and really do your due diligence to get a feel for that person before you decide to invest your time, your energy, and your resources into them. And people be trying to skip the steps, thinking that they just finna, she gonna get a nice meal at a 5-star restaurant, he finna get some pussy and some head. And it never goes like that. And if it does go like that, it's like, damn, should it really have went like that? Like, you feel me, if they doing this for you out the blue, who else is they doing this for? That's just how I be
Yeah.
looking
I
at it.
was gonna say that also just seems so transactional, but I have also heard a guy told me a story about his. He said it was his cousin, probably him. But anyway,
He said,
he
cousin.
I got trust issues.
Man,
But he took somebody out for their birthday, and it was like a nice dinner, whatever. I don't know how much he spent,
mm,
whatever. Um, and then of course he expected, not of course, but I guess he expected to
get some.
have sex after, and the girl went home,
Oh no.
and he sent her a cash app request for the dinner.
Oh no. he
That's tacky.
he sent the, I ain't, that's different. He sent the, after he was like, you gonna pay in one way or
After
you
he
gonna
dropped her
pay in
off.
another. That's funny. So he ain't even bring it up to her. He just was like, huh, damn, you feel
That's
me?
tacky.
See, but that mean that they didn't have no rapport built up, unless, you feel me, like the only way, and no, I cannot see that in general, no way. But I'm like, unless they, because I'm trying to think of it logically, like, okay, you feel me, even if y'all, I'm playing devil's advocate, let's say y'all chopped it up, you feel me, and it was a lot of kinky activities, and you feel me, it was like, oh, she was ready, you was ready, y'all thought it was gonna be all good. But
Hmm.
after said situation, you feel me, she just threw the fingers and was like, all right then. But even with that, it's a lot of hidden variables, you feel me? So it's like, did something go wrong before at the dinner?
During dinner.
Like
Hmm.
what code turned her off? But then again, 9 times out of 10, it was never that rapport built. So you never even had those vibes, you just had those expectations, because it's a
No,
social,
yeah, I agree.
you
But
know.
requesting the money is
Yeah, that's
petty.
terrible. That's terrible. He
You just gotta
said,
take that L and
yeah.
block her or something. I don't know.
He said,
I know men be
nah, I
saying they
need
don't
this
block
back.
people.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Nah, yeah, nah. You can get blocked. I don't know. I never really find reasons to block people, but yeah, you can. That don't underestimate
Oh,
the
I mean, I
power
need
of
no
blocking.
reason. I
Yeah.
don't need no hardcore reason.
Oh man. Yeah, I be needing the reason. Like, man, for real, because it'd be like, hey, you helping my feed anyway. So, but yeah, okay. So to the second question, oh wait, boom. What can we do on both sides to dissolve the animosity between the two genders? And the reason why I ask that is because I feel like maybe with the rise of these podcasts, or with a lot of certain clips that they just replay over and over on social media, I'm seeing like a bigger wedge than before. And don't get me wrong, it's always been
For
around,
sure.
especially in our community. Like, this shit been around since Waiting to Exhale and almost all of Tyler Perry movies. You feel me? But regardless of that, it's like a giant wedge, and it's getting bigger. And it's almost as if the narrative that's presented on social media doesn't necessarily reflect what's actually happening in reality with people. Like, it be some wild, I ain't never met a female that been like, oh yeah, man, don't take me to what was the place that would made it to the list. It was so
Cheesecake,
you know.
Cheesecake Factory. Like,
Now,
please.
personally,
I love cheesecake.
I don't really eat because I'm very healthy with how I eat. You feel me?
I was
But
gonna say, you vegan or something?
veganish. I like very healthy things, and this vegan shit is quite pricey. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I'm not gonna eat no bullshit. So if I'm not gonna eat no bullshit, I'm not gonna take you to go eat no bullshit. And you feel me? Oh wait, what happened to you? You said vegan and cut. Did you? Where you go?
You know,
Okay, boom, you're back. I was like, damn, the vegan word,
my phone,
the
my
phone.
phone started ringing and it wouldn't go away.
Oh, I was like, man, the vegan word was the bad word. It said blank. Oh,
No. But to your question, I think a lot of it is, yeah, like when we're consuming on social media, it's not a lot of positive black men and women interactions that are being like pushed. I'm not saying that they're not there because they are. Like it's a lot of TikTok families that I love to watch, but I don't see those
getting pushed
TikTok
like that.
families move. I don't see those videos being taken from TikTok and moving on to Twitter.
Yeah.
Where stuff really goes viral.
Yeah, that's right.
What I do see is men saying that if I get on the back of someone's motorbike or whatever, then I just picked up 500 bodies.
Yeah.
What I do see is women saying, like, women saying the same thing. I feel like misogyny and misandry, that's the women version of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are running rampant, and it's just like, I don't know why, though, for real. And the only thing that I can think is like, yeah, just having more safe, open spaces for men and women to interact with each other on a platonic level, too. And
digitally, or you
like
mean
more content media.
Do you mean as far as like on digital wise, as far as like on these social media platforms, or you mean actually engaging with each other like in person?
I think both, but like you said, with the rise of podcasts and stuff like that, like I never watched the Open Conversation podcast actually, but I've seen clips of it, and I like that it's men and women discussing certain things like in an amicable way. My godbrother and I, we had a podcast similar. It was called These Talks Are Taboo, but it was kind of like still like, we're still discussing the men and women perspective of different things.
Bring it back.
I feel like,
bring it back. Hey.
I know we need to.
You need to bring that back.
But then I see other podcasts where it's like, even if it's women led and they bring a man on, or if it's male led and they bring a female on, or they bring multiple females on, it does. I can't say it always goes bad, but I've seen it go bad because of like I don't know if it's like a power struggle or whatever. But everybody don't need no microphone either.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's very, very true. I feel like, yeah, that's true. That's a good answer. That's definitely.
I mean, freedom of speech, whatever. But
man, you know what's so crazy?
Gotta hear it.
I thought I actually heard something today. Where just to piggyback on it's random, but when you said freedom of speech, it made me think about that because technically it is not what I thought it was. So I used to think that freedom of speech in the Constitution meant you could actually speak and say whatever you want. That has nothing to do with it. Freedom of speech is actually this was mind blowing. Apparently this was from some CIA agent, some ex-CIA agent, and he was talking about how it's actually tied or tethered to the government. Like you have freedom of speech when it comes to speaking on the Constitution or speaking towards the government for how they're conducting themselves. But if you just say anything you want about somebody else,
not out and open.
I mean, to the government or if it's pertaining to that. But like for example, if I say something about you or you say something about me or about somebody else or about a specific business, company, corporation, that can be slander and they could tax your ass and sue you pretty good for that.
And they could,
yeah. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. It completely tweaked my mind on the whole freedom of speech.
That makes sense. That's why a lot of people say allegedly when they are discussing things that haven't been proven, at least.
yeah. Okay. So, last and final question. What do you think about the shift taking place right now as far as mental health, spirituality, financially? What do you notice and what direction do you see things going in? Like, you feel me? As far as the environment you see outside, the conditions, like everybody is on, the hype people is on, economics, how you see the prices in the world. Like, what is your overall grasp? What do you see things going and what do you notice right now?
I think we are the generation that's going to, break those family curses. You know what I'm saying? Like the generational curses that we grew up in, I think we're going to do that for our kids. And then our kids are going to continue to do it for their, like, it's just going to keep going on. I feel like I've never seen so many people tapped into their mental health or, their spirituality and openly talking about it too. Not saying that you have to, but the fact that you're so knowledgeable of it and you want to share that information with others who may not have access to it. That's one thing that I really like about social media is the transference of information. You know, even with financial literacy and all of that, like with us becoming more knowledgeable and woke and trying to really set foundations for our kids, like it's only gonna trickle down.
Facts.
So I'm here for it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, my daughter needs to get me out.
Man. No, hey, for real, man, you gotta, hey, because they are hyper intelligent, like seriously, and they hold. It seems like they whole world, like it's so hard to believe that 2025 is in like less than 6 months or around like 6 months, and 2019 was 6 years ago. 2020, it does not feel like it at all. It don't feel like it, but it's like literally, it's gonna be 2030 in a minute, like literally.
My daughter say it's the government.
Hey, it's the government. It's the government.
They said, "Do you notice how quickly years have been going by lately? Like,
no,
the government
for
has something
real.
to do with that."
Hey, it's been lightning fast. Like it's lightning fast. Like I swear, I just blinked and it was 2020. Like I don't even.
No, for real.
It's like, man, what? A pandemic happened and everything changed, and it just started going like this. Like everything just started going super fast.
And I feel like we still dealing with even the small things that the pandemic changed. Like, why Target's only closed at 10 still?
Oh yeah. They used to be
20. They used to close at midnight.
I thought they was 24 hours in some places. They went, or was it only Walmart? Target? I don't know. I felt like I thought Target was 24 hours too. I know Walmart used to be, and I think Super Kmart.
Walmart definitely used to be.
Oh,
but now
Walgreens, Rite Aid. What else was 24 hours? It's not that
many.
It
definitely used to be 24-hour Walgreens.
Yeah, it's rare to catch one now. Everything closing up. Everything closing up, closing down. It's different.
Even just like, staple restaurants and stuff like that we grew up with closing.
Yeah.
I'm still sad about Litchfield. Yeah. I'm like, it's just, the pandemic changed a lot.
Yeah, man. Lake Chevelle. What was over there in Emeryville? Chevy's gone. I think Denny's.
Chevy's is gone. Chevy's in Vallejo is gone too, and I had been going there faithfully. Okay, I would be going there once a week to get my margarita still.
Yeah, no.
And they closed.
Sheesh, man. Yeah, it's a lot of these businesses are shutting down and packing up. Like for real.
Woo. Yeah, they said Red Lobster going bankrupt. I'm so confused.
People ain't buying them cheddar biscuits.
Red Lobster? The niggas ain't going to Red Lobster no more.
No, it was on the list. She said, "Man, don't take me no Red Lobster. That's not a date." That
was on the list.
I don't know. It was a long list. It was a long. I saw a lot of stuff that was on the list.
It's so many lists. I can't even. It's a list of stuff that make men gay, and
I ain't gonna lie,
gay,
but
it's like
it is
on the bottom of the list.
It is a lot of niggas out here that's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, they seriously.
But like some of the stuff on the list was like
It's I don't.
I
Yeah,
mean, how you feel about smoking hookah?
I'm not really a hookah smoker. I ain't never liked hookah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I know the traditions of hookah though. Like as far as the origin, like I can't think of what the real name she not she but I'm trying to think of what shisha. So the real, it's a
Mm-hmm.
Middle Eastern Egyptian thing. I got a lot of homies from the Middle East. You feel me? One actually put me on it when I was in Australia. He from Kuwait, and he was like, "Shisha, that's his shit." Like he used to sell the little pipes and everything. Like they love that shit. Them Habashas, Eritreans and Ethiopians, like it's that it's they love that shit. But me, nope, it's not. Nope, I can't do it.
And
It's
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 just like I feel like the culture has taken it because like men smoke hookah though.
yeah,
And now they're saying it's sassy for men to smoke hookah.
yeah, yeah,
Men literally smoke hookah.
yeah. Well, I mean, but
Like
it's
I'm not
like,
looking at a man sideways if he's smoking hookah with me. I mean, I may if he taking too long on it, like pass it.
but I mean,
That's okay.
I don't know. It's like what I guess it would be like, okay, if it was a group of niggas smoking hookah with no females around,
But I've seen that. But also, I
they
don't
was
go
probably
to.
African. I guarantee you they was African.
I was gonna
on
say
this.
it's Africans. I'm like I go to the hookah lounge I go to is like mostly Eritreans or Africans,
Oh,
stuff like that. So
Habashas,
they
yeah,
be in there.
they love that shit. Habashas, they fuck with
Mm-hmm.
the hookah. That's they. But especially in Atlanta too. Like in Atlanta, you feel me? I don't know if they big in Houston, but I know the Habashas got ATL on lock. That hookah thing kind of started sparking out there. You feel me? Like 10,
Mm-hmm.
15 years ago, when dude, I think it was K Camp, had to pass me the hookah. Ever since then, everybody started being hookahed out. You know, but
Yeah, you can do hookah everywhere in Atlanta. They
yeah,
gonna have it at Houston too. They
yeah,
gonna have it.
I'm cool. Like
They might got hookah at the gas station.
if I'm gonna smoke, the only thing I'm smoking is a little bit of you feel me, fresh non-chemical weed. That's about as much as far as I'm going. I don't want nothing else. No cigarettes, no Black and Miles, no hookah. I'm cool. No meth, no niggas out
I
here.
will not.
Niggas out here smoking a lot of shit. I'm cool. I don't even
No,
want to
yeah,
smoke
I don't
nobody
want
else weed to
nothing.
keep it real. Like no, I'm a okay. It's too.
No, for real. Somebody tried to pour me a shot last night. I'm like, let me see what this comes out of, because it's
Man,
trying to see me or what.
yeah,
I don't trust it.
it's tough out here. But as far as the list of things that's questionable for niggas is doing some questionable shit out here. Like I know it's a lot of dudes. You feel me? And honestly, I think a lot of dudes is. I think a lot of people in general. I think they're influenced by trends, and it's like they may not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily rock with something until it become cool to rock with it. Like for example, once upon a time, I say around the mid '90s, on a social level, you feel me, because of music, eating pussy was taboo. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas that was in the songs. They wasn't doing it. Then around, you feel me? Let's say around what was that? Janae Aiko and Omarion and Chris Brown song. I think it was like 2014, 2012. The groceries, eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah.
Around that time, then niggas start
But I
getting
would say even
experimental.
before then, when Lil Wayne came out with what was that song? Pussy Monster.
Yeah,
When he was
but
just talking about eating pussy.
he was just talking about eating pussy. He wasn't talking about eating booty though. You feel me? It was no booty eating
Facts.
activities going on. I never heard of it before then. Now I'm pretty sure
No,
you
you're right. You're
you
right.
had a few freaky bandits that was on that kind of shit, but it wasn't that many. Fast forward 2020, 2021. When did that Suki song come out? I think it was 2021, 2022. I'm not sure, but now niggas are getting their booty ate. You feel
Which
me?
one?
It was something when she was talking about
Oh,
eating booty. I don't know, But it became a big thing, and niggas,
I know what you're talking about.
you know. Now it's common that females
Yeah.
is eating niggas' booties, like, like eating a nigga eating a female
That is
booty.
true.
It's like the foundation. Like if you don't do it, because I don't do it. I've never done it. You feel me? They look at me weird when I be like, nah, that's not cool. Like stop eating ass. Everybody, oh, you know. Like I made a post about that shit the other day. It was so many people upset at me. I was like, hang on, like what? And I'm just like, now it's to the point to where females are requesting and niggas are requesting to get their ass ate. You feel me? Some females want to eat niggas' booty, and some niggas want their booty ate. But I just remember when it was such a taboo, where it never even happened. I ain't even gonna say taboo. It never happened. I never heard of it. It was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And now it's just like it's normal. But because these things open those doors, this is just what I'm noticing. Could be a coincidence. A lot of the you remember when skinny jeans first came out, niggas was wearing the skinny jeans. So the skinny jeans, now then they started getting the little girl chain chokers. You know, the little tight ones that
Oh my god, I hate
they
those.
they wearing the
I hate
purses.
those.
They doing their nails. You feel me? It's a lot of questionable activity going on.
That's true.
And I don't know, man. I just feel like
That's
it's
true.
the trends. I feel like the trends. I feel like a lot of niggas don't think for a lot of people in general, but a lot of niggas, they don't really think for themselves, and they go along with something because they see certain individuals that are at higher statuses making it okay, and they don't know that they're making it okay because they're being told to promote this because that's how they get their check. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless if they actually support it or don't support it, they
Yeah.
gonna get paid off of it. They not even paying for it. You feel me? Somebody is paying them to wear it and market this.
That's true.
And the nigga is, you feel me, taking it and seeing it and being like, hey, you know what? Let me go buy that. Let me go put this on. Let me go, you feel me? And it's like,
Yeah,
no.
that's true.
You gotta have enough, you feel me, awareness to see the game being ran on you. You feel me? But a lot of niggas is so goofy. They so game goofy they don't see it. You feel me? And it's like, now they getting their booty ate. I don't know. Like, yeah. This conversation that went so left.
Oh my god.
Man, hey, man, I don't know. But thank you for being my first guest on here. I appreciate this, man. Like for real.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is cool.
Y'all need to bring that podcast back.
We're working on it.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah, for real. Okay. Go ahead.
No, for real, we working on it. I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, keep me posted. Keep
But
me
yeah,
posted.
keep me posted. Let me know the next time you do one so I can join it.
It's good. I got you.
Like, can people watch it?
I don't know. I'm about to let me see. I'm about to let me X this stream. Let me see, cause I don't even know. Make sure. So I think it was live. It is. Okay, so the live part should be good, but honestly, I still have no idea. Oh wait, I gotta cut this thing off too. Wait, hang on.